Phone's hot?
No, high.
Oh.
Alright, lower the thingy. We up.
Alright.
What?
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. A double honor to the apostles and elders of the King Message pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Right, you got the JMF National Camp. Back over another lesson in Lowell, and this lesson is edifying to the elect. We titled it, as you see on the screen, of End of All Things. Alright, because we're at the end, and times are getting more rough, things are getting more cranked up, and we got to be on our P's and Q's, man. Alright? And literally put these scriptures to the test, man. Which we going into applying them. When brothers, are going into being circumspect, using wisdom, being sober-minded, which we're going to get into, and you got to actually apply that to your life. You can't just walk around in the society willy-nilly. Spirits are hopping on these niggas. Niggas is randomly kidnapping people. Niggas randomly shooting people. And you don't want to be in the mix of that, man. So you got to use wisdom. Now we're out here indulging in this society, but we're not full-blown putting our whole foot through the door of the world.
Using the world, not abusing it.
Yeah, we're using the world, not abusing it. Brothers got jobs. Brothers got income, and, they got to get food in the house and stuff like that. They go to the store, maybe go grab a drink, stuff like that. But we not building up 15-year plans here, man.
Yeah.
You're not building up 5-year plans here, man. Slaka, you want to say something?
Nah, I just had a precept.
Go ahead.
On something real quick to tap into what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get to the point, 2 Peter 3, you can start up, but just 2 Peter 3 and 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Mm-hmm. So there's a certain mindset, like the brother was saying, that we need to be entering in, going into the days of destruction. The days of Yahweh Shema Shai are at hand. The day of destruction is approaching fast. Mm-hmm. Expediently. So we need to be in a proper mindset through the Spirit.
The year of the turn up.
Yeah.
As the Apostle already stated, the year of Yahweh Shema Shai turning up. We see these things turning up. We got to turn up too. All right.
That was it on there. I got that 1 Peter's.
Go ahead.
1 Peter's 4 and 7. Yeah, 1 Peter's 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Right. No, you can look up the word sober.
Yeah, I got you.
Real quick. And then get the NLT also. We were talking about it before.
Oh, yeah. Okay, kind.
Matter of fact, get the NLT and then just look up the word sober.
Okay.
Slack it. Read 1 Peter 4, the KJV one more time, and then read the NLT and then get the word sober. Slack it.
I got you. What the fuck just happened? I'm on my laptop, so I gotta...
You're good.
Switch it up. Alright, so this is the KJV. God damn it, come on.
I got the KJV for you real quick if you...
No, I got it.
Okay.
1 Peter 4 and 7. Boy, they're showing me the Greek. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. Mm-hmm. And this is the NLT, 1 Peter 4 and 7. In the NLT, all right, the end of the world is coming soon. Therefore, be earnest and disciplined in your prayers.
Right. And the scriptures say soon, but honestly, it's here. All right, we're in the last of the last days and things are popping off. So look at the word sober, Baba Kasha.
Yeah, because, when you go into the scriptures and, you hear the word sober, people automatically, include that with, you can't drink alcohol or you can't do this or that.
Right.
They're
trying to say that drinking is off, slack.
Yeah, when it speaks about, being a drunkard, so on and so forth. You're allowed to drink, okay? And then on top of that, a lot of times when it says be sober, it's talking about your mind. Mm-hmm. It's talking about, the spirit that you're coming in. But also, too, yes, you can't walk around here being a drunkard, walking around. If you're drinking to the point where you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then you're doing too much, man. Right. So, I'll let it play.
Strong's G 4993.
Sophroneo. Alright, that's for the word sound. That's for sober. Salaki. That's for the word sober. It says to be a sound mind to be in one's right mind, to exercise self-control, to put a moderate estimate upon oneself, think of oneself soberly, to curb one's passions, you know, to exercise self-control.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to be in the spirit of, you know, hey, being able, you know, controlling your spirit, man.
Right.
Ruling over your spirit. All right, this ain't the time to be just doing willy-nilly and doing what the fuck you want. We got to rule our spirit, man.
Right.
And tap in. That was it on that. Brother can get that if he want. That
You had
the
I
5.
got
First Peter 5.
1 Peter 5. I'm gonna actually start at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resisteth the proud, and giveth grace to the humble.
Mm-hmm.
Which that really can go into a sober mind too. It goes into sober mind, mental clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you know, applying characteristics that the Lord wants you to have as part of being sober minded. You walking around here being proud, you don't have mental clarity. You don't know what the hell is going on.
Right.
Because if you did, you wouldn't be proud. The Lord is going to destroy the prideful, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, and that's the times we coming into. That's why we have to be even more vigilant concerning. That's why our brothers are so, you know, starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, you know, and on down. Brothers are heavy and adamant on, you know, brothers, hey, you know, be mindful of what you say, what you do, you know, on the videos, and really especially in the earth, you know, because everything that we do, especially with these videos, that's why you, once again, you have to be mindful. Esau Edom is going to be able to use these things for ammo,
Right.
you know, for our trials. You know, he's going to bring us before judges, and that's going to be ammo. You know, you on the video talk screaming, I'm going to kill all you damn Edomites. All you white people. Then they pull that, they ain't going to play the whole video. They going to clip that part.
Say that part.
You know, and then that's being used for you against trial. And then even in the earth, you know, you have to be mindful of conversations that you have with people that are in the world. You know,
Yeah.
Don't be too trustful, too wholeheartedly with these niggas. You know, you tell them, yeah, man, you know, hey, we be here every weekend, bro. You know, oh, you trying to, you know, halfway telling the truth and then be cool with them. It ain't gonna work.
You gotta hold your tongue.
Yeah.
Know the time and place.
Yeah.
Really, you gotta dumb down a lot of shit that you say.
Right.
You
Yeah.
gotta keep all your so-called political views to yourself.
Right.
And if a nigga bring it up, be like, hey, bro, I don't even get into politics and nothing like that, you know.
Or even agree with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know,
He
you
says
right.
The Roe versus Wade,
Or
that it's fucked up, and abortion, yeah, whatever.
You right, bro.
inflation.
Just
Jake.
I just ain't never said nothing about it, but you right, though.
Jake,
you're right.
Jake talked about plantation at the job.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, the best thing,
And then
you
you
know.
gonna think of a precept, and you can be like, well, the Bible even says it too. Jake, come.
Right. Because when you go and take that approach of trying to implement and bring in the scriptures,
Casting the pearls.
yeah, get that real quick. When you take that approach, you know, not only is that not wise, all right, because it says be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You know, not only is that wise, you know, because you out here amongst wolves.
Right.
You know, you out here amongst beasts. Really, we're out here amongst beasts of the earth, of the field. You know, you can't just be saying anything that you fucking want to and think just because I got a scripture to back it up that you're justified.
You don't want to.
Yeah,
It's like I was like, you don't want to blow your cover.
yeah, you're
Basically, we're undercover, bro. So
yeah. No, you good. But I'm saying you're justified. You know, but that's not the right time to pull that out. You know, when a nigga's emotional butthurt about Roe versus Wade, or you know, imagine a nigga at the job. He like, man, I just got bad news. My mama died. Let the dead bury the dead. The fuck?
bro.
What are you doing?
Now Jake gonna want to fight
Yeah,
you, bro.
you know.
Jake gonna be emotional and fucked
What
up.
the? You know what I'm saying? You
No.
bugging.
That was judgment.
Right, yeah, you
What
screaming
you
that shit out.
talking about,
That, I told you that one nigga in the
God
back.
killed her. God killed her.
Right, you pulling Job 4 and 7. Whoever perished being innocent. The fuck? Bro, that's not the time to do that.
Right.
You're correct, but that's just, it's not
And
the
I
time
was
to do
thinking
that,
the other
bro.
day, I don't know if I mentioned it to you or I was just thinking about it literally the other day. I think it was the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
I might have been like Wednesday or Tuesday. And I was like, it's a whole different ball game if they find you on YouTube.
That's
You know?
different, yeah.
That's different. And then you know, it's different. But these niggas ain't about to look you up on YouTube, man.
But even then, if you know, if you run across somebody or you know, and they happen to see what you do,
Right.
man, you still try to, you know, hey,
If you're not inquiring sincerely,
yeah.
Yeah.
I seen you out there doing, you know, with the signs and stuff. What was y'all doing? Nothing, bro. You ain't gotta tell them shit.
You just walk away.
Exactly. Because especially if they, you know, they ain't act like you said, inquiring and actually interested in knowing, you ain't got to tell them shit, bro. That's the best approach. But go ahead with the Matthew.
Matthew 7 and 6. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine,
Go ahead.
lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you.
All right, so you casting your pearls before swine. This truth is a treasure, man. You know, far beyond anything. Hell,
Yeah.
this is the most valuable thing that you can have on the earth.
Of rubies.
Yeah, above rubies. Fuck the you know, the gold bars and you know, and the diamonds and shit like that. Was diamonds are really mid.
Yeah.
When you know, if you have any type of knowledge, you know a diamond really ain't worth shit.
Right.
Cause Esau has them stockpiled. They have so many of them. It's not a rare thing,
Right.
you know. But yeah, you can't be doing that amongst these regular people because they just gonna step on it.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna scoff at it, deny it, and you just wasted 20 minutes of your life that you ain't gonna get back.
Right.
So
And we all been there, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
told-
it
you told
happens.
that person that you really cool with about the truth.
you think that Jake always got this, that one nigga, he gonna get it.
Yeah,
Everybody got that one nigga that think he gonna get it,
Yeah.
and it always be incorrect.
that person you fit. He's the one that end up hating you the most.
Yeah, he ends up being the worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got your. I mean, and like I said, it's all a learning process. You know, ourselves. I'll speak for myself. You know, we're fairly young. You know, in this thing, but you know, you still, you know, Jake had that one favorite. Yeah, he gonna get it. Watch, let the Lord work. Screaming and shit.
Right.
No, the Lord work. He just don't want that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wanted him to get it. The
Just
Lord don't want him to get it.
Just because he ain't on a comment board and cussing you out. man.
Right.
I mean, you
Nah,
know,
yeah.
the Lord is dealing with him. No, he's just not yelling and shit. That's really it. He's just not yelling. He's just not scoffing.
Type shit. You know? That was it on that?
Yeah, I got something else real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh,
You got something?
They're
Alright.
talking about the importance of the truth, how valuable it is.
Yep.
I'll just get the point. Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Can you get that word for principle?
Yeah.
Baba Kashah says wisdom is the principal thing. And with all thy getting, get understanding. So it sounds like this is something very important that you need in your life. Okay? Go ahead. Damn.
Shit's taking forever.
Rip.
I'm gonna press the wrong book. Alright,
Yeah.
almost there. The principal thing, H7225. Looks like Ra'ashiath, which Ra'ash is the word for head. Pretty
Yeah.
sure. Ra'ashiath is the
Yeah,
word
Ra'ash,
for
chief.
principal. It says first, beginning, best, chief, choice part,
Yeah.
first fruits, in place, time, order, or rank. So principal, like the principal of the school. is
Yeah, the
top.
first-
It's
yeah, the first
highest you
thing.
can get.
This is the best thing that you can have on the planet right now. It's this truth, this knowledge of Yahweh Shemashai.
Right.
And so that's it. That's what you see. With all that getting, get understanding. Go
Right.
ahead.
And as the scriptures say, Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge be a stability of thy time. You know?
That wouldn't be listed as a principal thing, and this isn't what's finna get us out of here.
Right.
you know?
And that's just not for Jacob's trouble. That's now.
Yeah.
You apply that now, man. That's why, because now I got two.
Yeah, go ahead,
On
go
that
ahead.
slide.
I want to get
Go ahead.
the NLT.
Now I'm excited.
Proverbs 4:7 in the NLT. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment.
Yeah, it's the wisest thing you can do. The best thing you can do, man. Cause like the brother was saying, y'all not it's not only just for Jacob's trouble. We're able to operate and maneuver through this life a whole completely different way. Before we had this. Before we had this knowledge, you was walking around blind.
Being a nigga.
Yeah, being blind in the darkness. Now you actually have a flashlight with unlimited battery power. Okay, as long as you continue to charge it, if you can receive it.
A large amount of the decisions you've made in certain scenarios probably would have been reversed had you not been in this truth.
Right.
Because it's been based off of impulse
and emotion. Because look at how
trouble.
look at some of the reasons why some of these jakes be getting clapped up and shit. Because of emotion. Instead of just understanding, for one, a nigga can't take the low. That's not in a nigga thought process.
That goes to
so
pride.
yeah, right, exactly. So
a lot of people got pride because they say I ain't going down without a fight, or I ain't no bitch nigga.
Jake always got to prove themselves.
Right.
And when you come into the truth, you have lost the will to prove yourself.
Right.
Because to the earth at least. Because you've already put your body up as a sacrifice. We don't give a fuck what people think about us at this point.
Well, yeah, it's just
It's over with. We are so far gone. People be, he's too far gone. He's not coming. We're so far gone into this thing.
we're numbed.
Yeah, right. We're numb to everything else that surrounds us, which is a beautiful thing.
And when Jake want to prove themselves, we were talking about. Now this I really remember. We were talking about it like I think Tuesday. In a sense, for the world, because Jake tries to say that he's a real nigga. If you believe that you're a real nigga, why do you got to prove to yourself that you're a real nigga?
We were talking about that one lady that called herself sophisticated, saying she was smart. Like, if you're really in a position like that, that's what. You don't need to throw some type of word on yourself. Like, I'm a smart person.
The wealthy people of the earth don't prove that they're wealthy. You know that nigga Bill Gates got money, even if he walks in with a Walmart T-shirt,
which he does.
Yeah,
for sure.
But Jake has to prove everything. He got to show everybody. Yeah, I got this.
The shirt
I got
2,000.
that. Right. I don't give a fuck how much your shirt was, nigga. It's still mixed fabrics. You're probably off. Not probably. You're still off. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I got two of them. James, chapter 1, verse 22.
And you got him.
But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. So you gotta apply these scriptures now, not till Jacob's trouble. Apostle Gabar did a lesson. He posted, I think it was yesterday. But you got to teach yourself before you go teach others.
I seen that.
So apply these scriptures. Teach yourself to apply these, and then go out there and tell Jake that they going off. You can't be sitting here saying, Jake, you need to fast, and you ain't fasting. Jake, you need to stop eating pork, and you eating pork. You don't want to be a hypocrite, man.
I must say hypocrisy.
It's hypocrisy, man.
Just real quick.
Tell Jake how to be a brother, and you don't know how to be a brother. You arguing with brother. Be a brother, and then you over here fuck you out like. The fuck? And there's Jake out there. They're not really saying fuck you out, but their actions are showing
that's
a fuck you out. Which actions speak louder than words. Slacky, you want to say
and that brother's been harping on that heavily too, bro, about being a brother, because clearly, it's constantly a thing that's coming up to the spirit, bro. Being a brother is the most important thing that you really need to be doing.
Bro,
right
Yahweh Shah was not playing with that, man.
Yeah.
He was not playing with the brotherhood.
Slacky, brother.
This is Matthew 7:5. So it's the verse above the one that we got earlier about the swine.
Yeah.
It says, which is all in red. So it's Yahweh Shai speaking. Mm-hmm. Matthew 7:5. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye.
A lot of niggas are walking around here with woodley oak trees and they got them eyeballs. Mm-hmm. Instead of checking your shit and figuring out what you got going on. And it's a demon. You know, and I'll speak for myself. It is a demon. It's a spirit that will come upon you.
Right.
You'll be quick to check somebody else, but you won't check your own. You won't check your shit.
Right.
You know,
you and everybody else's business.
Yeah.
You ain't even worried
A
about
nosy
your-
ass
You ain't worried
nigga.
about your own.
right? A nosy ass nigga.
Right.
That nigga Kodak, he said in the song, "You can start a business if you mind your own." Goddamn, real shit.
That's why it says Philippians 2:12 to work out your own salvation. Because
Yeah.
doing that, that's
Right.
that's where you can start building, working on it. You can't.
You work out your own salvation. In return, you helping other brothers work out their own salvation.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a building
By
process.
example.
Yeah.
Even with like building a house, you got to start at the bottom. You know, the foundation. You can't just jump to the fucking chimney and you ain't got no walls set up.
Nigga on the roof.
Jake,
Like in
Trying
the
to build somebody else's house.
you remember in the SpongeBob when that nigga Patrick was floating and he was there. Oh no, it was SpongeBob. He was floating. He was nailing the planks and shit. And then every time he went to the next one, he would fall, and it fell on Patrick. Nigga starting at trying to start at the top. It don't work like that.
I mean, Jake's not reading the blueprint. And what's the blueprint? These scriptures.
Yeah.
Because these are teaching you how to build yourself, building up your own house.
Yeah.
But Jake, you just reading it. You sound like a Christian. You're just reading the scriptures. You're not applying it. Because
Jake-
they're not applying the scriptures.
Jake
you know?
be Karens in the spirit, bro.
Yeah.
You worry about everybody else but your own shit. You know.
You,
Do you live here, nigga?
You a king.
If you live here, why are you worried about it? You know, go ahead.
2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Shalom, shalom.
Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
Yeah, prove what did it say? Read that again, Salakia.
2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith.
Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Stop examining brothers, man.
Yeah, the scripture don't say examine brothers and just do that.
You know, you trying to see if he got Hanes or Fruit of the Loom. Stop that shit, bro. You know, you speaking to myself first and foremost, bro. You cannot do shit like that.
Right.
You have to focus on what you have in hand.
Right.
Don't be oblivious to matters within, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're in ranking positions. Don't be oblivious to shit.
Right.
You know, you clearly see a brother fucked up, you know, in the sense of he going the hell off. Well, I'm just gonna work on myself. No, you gotta correct that shit. But you looking for problems. That's a lot of JB looking for issues.
Conflict.
Yeah,
Right.
nigga woman spirit,
Because our people,
bitches.
Our people are we're a really dramatic nation, man. A really dramatic nation. It's-
Too damn dramatic.
They don't like Jake. Don't know how to like kick back.
And,
No, it's Jake. Our people.
and a nigga always say, "I'm about to kick back for the night."
Yeah,
no, you ain't.
No, you not. You about to go Fondo into something else, man. Seriously, Jake don't know how to kick the fuck back. Brothers say kick back. Literally kick back, bro. Put your feet up, for real. You know? And it's funny, but our people literally are in that state of just drama. It's just drama. Conflict. But, you know, as the apostles say all the time, especially Apostle Rakah, he says it all the time, it's because of the black fucking woman, man. Is why all these women, that's why all these men act the way they act nowadays is because of the fucking woman. And then you kick the man out the household, and then it just all goes back to the garden, man. With the serpent, this nigga Esau, and the nigga woman, man. Now all these men are in a fucked up state. And don't even know how to discern themselves. They don't know how to think. Hell, niggas can't even eat right. Niggas don't know how to chew properly because of the fucking black woman, man. You know? You got something else? Something you want to grab? Okay, let me see. Bear with me for 1 second. Alright, I'll grab this real quick. Something real quick. Galatians 6:3, reading down to verse 5. Galatians 6:3, for if any man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden. You know, you gotta check yourself. Ice Cube made a song, check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. That's why guys be falling out and they be losing steam, because they're not checking themselves. You're in other brothers' business. You're doing things you're not supposed to be doing. You know? And then these guys just magically just disappear, man. Because they weren't examining themselves. They weren't applying what they knew. The scriptures say, seek ye the old paths. The scriptures say, rehearse the righteous acts. You got to practice what you preach, man. You don't want to be, that makes you a hypocrite. You don't want to be a hypocrite, man. That goes for myself first and foremost and every other brother, man. Learn how to be a leader. You know, learn how to take the load. Learn how to kick back. Apply these scriptures. Be a brother. Follow scriptures best your ability. Pray, fast. There's a lot of things that the Lord is requiring us to do. You know? And we too far in the game, honestly, to have to keep reminding brothers what they're supposed to be doing, even for myself. Another brother should be telling me what I should have been doing a long time ago. It is a learning process, but goddamn, 2, 3, 4, 5 years go by, and Jake's still on the same fuckery, man. That's when it's starting to become an issue. When brothers say it's a process and you're going to learn and this is how you grow, they're not saying that you shouldn't be doing the same shit you did 4 or 5 years ago. You 6, 7, 8 years deep in the truth and still doing stuff that you did in your first year, man. Your first 6 months. Where's the growth? Where's the self-examination? Because at that whole time you weren't doing it.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Yeah, like you said, you gotta, you gotta hold yourself accountable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know how long the Lord has had you in this knowledge. Don't try to, you should know what level you need to be at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether, because brothers have different times of when you start the truth, but regardless, the day that the Lord brought you into this knowledge, you've been learning ever since that day.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be in the truth for a year, like the brother said, and you over here with a 3-month mentality.
Right.
Everything you learn from that day to today needs to be applied. You need to hold yourself accountable and hold yourself to a certain standard. Not outwardly, being a fucking jackass nigga. Been in for 8 years, every fucking 2 days you saying that shit.
Right.
You got in your mind, you got to hold, I've been in for this long, I need to be acting a certain way. I can't be acting like I just came out the womb.
Right.
I'm a newborn, but I didn't just come out.
Mm-hmm.
And that, because it's all about being built up right now. But the bottom line is when we get to Jacob's trouble, that's the level that the Lord wants you to be at to get through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to put the fucking foot to that metal, put the pedal to the floor, and keep that shit rolling so you can, be as stable as you possibly can. Right. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of that time. If you're not studying, you're not going to get that stability. If you're not trying to build up your characteristics, you're not going to get that stability.
Right.
And then even now it says you got to be apt to teach. So you've been in this thing for 5 years and you don't know basic breakdowns.
Right.
Somebody's going to get on your ass.
Right.
And that came out with the apostles, when they were saying that. So brothers really been pushing, our camp, we're trying to stay on point.
Mm-hmm.
And we, of course, every brother, needs to be on point.
Right. Class is very important, man. That's the times where brothers can break bread and literally study. I mean, you study by yourself, of course, but, as a camp, the class is for to have the whole camp on point.
Yeah, 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, 2 is better than 1, Now, we're not saying you need to go and do a whole 8-9 hour study day. We're not saying that, but
You got to be tapped in.
you got to be tapped in, man. You got to be tuned in. There shouldn't be no, the apostles say it, man. I'm not. This ain't a decree. The apostles say this is a decree, but the Spirit should be on you to do a video a day. The Spirit should be on you, man.
Shit happens.
Shit happens, but the Spirit should be on you to do a video a day, man.
Yeah, you can't be slothful, man.
You don't want to be complacent. Apostle Carl, that's been making sure in my mind, with my spirit, don't get fucking lazy. I be telling brothers, don't get lazy, man. There's no reason to be lazy. You went a fucking week and you didn't read. You went a whole week, didn't do a video. You haven't fellowship with no brother all week and there should be no fucking reason why you're not doing it. Jake, you're not busy. You're not that fucking important. Like, come on, man. I got this real quick. 1 Peter,
like you're not that important. The only people that consider you important is the brothers.
Mm.
Everybody else doesn't consider you a person of any status at all. You're just a nigga,
right.
as far as they're concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers are the ones that actually care about you.
Mm-hmm.
that actually, that you're important to them.
Right.
Nobody else. Try and call somebody, some random nigga that you talked to months ago or even years ago to come and help do the shit that brothers have done for you.
Right.
It's not gonna fucking happen, bro.
Right.
That nigga ain't gonna move you out your house. He's not gonna help you fix your tire.
Let me call you back, bro.
He's not gonna lend you $100. He's not gonna do that shit. He's not gonna be with you in time of need because he'd rather be piping out a hoe. Come on, bro.
Right. Smoking weed and shit.
That's why you gotta utilize the resources while you can.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be saturated with the brotherhood, man, because pretty soon you're not gonna be able to utilize that no more.
Right. Because when all hell break loose and you're not ready, this is when you gonna be asking the Lord for a do-over. I need to retake the test. This isn't summer school, man. You ain't gonna be doing no retakes. You know, when that time comes, whether you're prepared or not. This is 1 Peter 1:13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You know, gird up your loins with your mind, and gird up your loins like a man. We're in this truth, man. You gotta be a man. You know, don't be sipping over no fucking woman, crying over a woman, bitching over a woman, letting everything fucking get to you. You just an emotional little motherfucker crying over everything. You gotta be a man. That feminine, you came in the truth. You know, we all had like a feminine mindset. But hey, you in this truth, you gotta kick that shit off, man. Especially for as long as you've been in, you need to. That shit gotta go. The scriptures say, "Put off the old man." Put off that old man, man. You know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because you a young brother, you know, I'll speak for myself. Just because you're a young brother doesn't mean these things don't apply to you. Mm-hmm. Because at one point in time, the apostles and elders were the same position we were. Mm-hmm. So
that's basically what we were talking about. Don't use that as an excuse to fucking bullshit.
Right. That's the spirit. It's like
no, because that's what we were saying. Every year, every day that you've been in this truth is knowledge that you've gained. You need to apply that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we
when I was gone?
Yeah. Like you can't be 5 years and you act like you've been in for one.
Right.
Yeah.
What the hell happened the other 4 years? That means that you were bullshit for 4 fucking years.
Especially if you
Jake here for the chicken.
Yeah.
And then the after camp meals and shit.
Yeah. And then he finished
through
the drinks.
He ate his second plate. He got a little bit of yayan in him. Now all right, brothers. I'm just gonna dip.
I got work in the morning.
Right. Yeah, that always work. Jake, man, y'all on this damn work, man. Y'all on this fucking work shit. But the bros have anything? 'Cause I think
that's
it.
it.
Basically, just getting on Jake's ass.
Yeah, really.
But,
you know.
But that, I mean,
and that goes for all of us.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because we were just talking about not being a hypocrite. So
yeah, we gotta apply this.
We're not gonna turn the camera off and
light a blunt.
Everything we said don't do, we're gonna do.
Right.
That's not how that works.
We try to make sure, and you know, and you know, we all watch each other, man, to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to do. You're supposed to do that too, but at the same time, you're supposed to be checking yourself. Make sure that you're on your P's and Q's, man.
Jake watched the brothers before he watched himself. You gotta watch yourself, then watch the brothers.
Mm-hmm. And we've been guilty of that too, you know.
Because when you watch yourself, now you're able. Okay, I'm going off on this. I'm going off on that. Mm-hmm. Now you're able to check another man. You can't check a man for not doing something and you yourself aren't doing it. It doesn't make any sense.
Self-examination.
But that's it, brother.
But yeah, brother Yankee, so okay.
Nah.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's something we wanted to quickly throw up. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect, and before we close, giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
A double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS is pushing his word through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, brothers, keep fighting this good fight of faith. Call my shalom. Out of here, shalom, and a bubble ball.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.